What is up, everybody? The Real Gamer Logan here, and today I am back again with my boy Grim, and we are here to review Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered for the PlayStation 5. And yeah, we're gonna get
Well,
straight
he
into
is,
it.
I don't really have anything to say about it.
You're not gonna review it at all?
No.
What?
No, let's just hurry up.
Grim just wants to play Elden Ring, so now I'm gonna make this a long video.
No, stop.
And I need you to swing around and stuff.
Okay, I'll swing around. Hold on. Just give me a second. I'm trying to do something.
But guys, yeah, so, as we do in these review videos, we are going to tackle 7 main topics, give our score for each individual topic, and then, we will give our final scores. So, topic number 1 is graphics. Grim, do you have anything to say about the graphics of this game?
Well, considering that we're playing the remastered version on PS5, it's pretty good.
Yeah, graphics are, like, really... Like, just look at this. You all can see, look. And this isn't even the good version of the camera.
Oh yeah, huh? Isn't there 2 different versions?
Yeah.
Or is that just in... I think that was in the Miles Morales one too. I heard people said that.
It is in
You
both
can
of
change
them.
it.
It was in the PS4
finally.
version of this game too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. But yeah, graphics were phenomenal. There was still a little bit of room for improvement. We did have a couple of small little minor things that glitched with the visuals.
It was pretty funny.
It was pretty funny, yeah. But it was still a glitch nevertheless. So I'm going to rate graphics a solid 9 out of 10. And, Grim, do you want to give a score for the graphics?
Yeah, I guess I agree with you. Solid 9.
Alright. Now the story of the game. Now the story of the game was amazing. It's just a really great story. It really gets you wrapped up in some of the characters. Some of the characters didn't have enough time to develop as enemies because they packed so many in. But you also get a feel
all units
for all
transit
of these.
stable equipment is under fire from Machia. Please converge.
You know why they're doing it, especially Otto.
I liked you guys better when you were in the waste management business.
Otto, you kind of see his change over time, which I like, and it's personal to Peter. And it's, heartbreaking when he turns on Peter. And that's kind of what the game strives for. That's what any game strives for, is having an emotional connection that makes, the people feel the same way as the protagonist of the game. And the antagonist is just as important as the protagonist. There were a lot of antagonists in this game, though.
Can you guys tell the next bunch to bring some snacks?
Wilson Fisk to Martin Lee to Scorpion to Rhino to Electro to Scorpion.
I'm going for the door.
To Doc Ock, to Taskmaster, Screwball,
I think it's a Black Cat, kind of.
Black Cat, Tombstone. There was also Hammerhead, which one was finished. Silver Sable was a villain for a little while. Norman Osborn.
I'm working on the door.
A lot of different characters that they had a lot of good character development in. I want to find out more about Osborn, but I'm sure we will in Spider-Man 2 that comes out in the fall.
Yeah, I kind of want to as well.
A lot of people are saying that they think that Harry's gonna unbond with the symbiote.
I'll get the door. You get fighting.
Because, it was revealed that he was Venom.
Yeah.
But people are thinking that he might end up unbonding, and they might introduce an Eddie Brock, and they might have him or Norman become the Green Goblin. Or they'll have him.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. He could be, yeah, he could become Green Goblin.
Or they could have him be Venom.
Well, they're
and
serious about
have,
everything, to be honest.
Norman.
Thanks, Spider-Man.
Green Goblin.
That was a close one.
Them work together, father and son.
No, it's because Venom. I don't think Venom will let him.
Well, it depends. We don't know what Venom's like in this game.
True.
We didn't even know it was a thing until the last post-credit scene of the game.
It's true.
So, yeah, there's a lot of place for the story to go. They ended it in a good spot where anything can really happen. And I'm rating the storyline a solid 10 out of 10. What do you think?
Good villains.
Attention units. Stable
Good
equipment
character
is being taken
development.
from a supply convoy.
I think I would give it a 10 as well. Because, I mean, it really made you feel like Spider-Man, you know? Like,
Yeah.
not just because he has
There
to
was
fight all
something
these
they could've
villains and
done.
stuff. And he had real life problems, like he was having problems with MJ and all that other stuff.
Yeah,
You know?
there's something they could have done with the controls that would have made it feel a little more like Spider-Man. And that's have each trigger control a different hand with the web swinging.
No, I felt like that would have been too complicated.
That's how it was in some of the older games, and people miss it. Like some of the older games. But, yeah. Now we're going to move on to category number 3. The enjoyment category. I really enjoyed this game. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. There were some challenging parts. But what's a game without challenging parts, you know? If you don't challenge yourself, what's the fun playing it? Grim, how did you feel about playing the game?
Well, I just played the DLCs, so I didn't really.
Well, you played the DLC and a little bit of Taskmaster.
Yeah. I mean, the first time I played this game, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was good.
Alright, so for enjoyment, I'm rating it a 9 out of 10. What about you, Grimace?
For enjoyment? I think I rated it a good 9 out of 10.
Alright. Alright, the next category is features.
I can't believe you guys were having a...
Now,
didn't invite your friendly neighbor.
there was a shit ton of special features, not special features, but side missions and other stuff aside from the main story to do in this game. Most of them were good. Like, a lot of them were really good. But there are a few that they just become really repetitive. Like, they just didn't have ideas and they wanted to add in more to have you playing longer.
Hopefully that shipment will still be
And
able to
they
make
should
it
try to
to
stray away
safe
from
and
doing that in the future, because it really just makes you not want to play the game. It makes you want to put it down and take a break. Especially when it's the same thing. Oh, go get this pigeon. Go get this pigeon. Go get this pigeon. Oh, you finished
Okay, the
that
pigeons
mission.
weren't that bad.
No, but then you finish that one, and there's 2 other missions where you have to go get pigeons like that.
Cause it's a whole pigeon mission, bro.
No, you do one, and then there's 2 separate whole other things where you have to get pigeons for different people.
Okay. The pigeon mission didn't bother me that much. The
It's just
Taskmaster one
repetitive.
did.
But, yeah, for features, I'm giving it a 8 out of 10.
Attention units. A truck carrying stable equipment has been stolen.
They have a little bit of room for
Response,
improvement.
Chelsea,
you know,
over.
A little bit repetitive on some of them. But yeah, I'm rated an 8
These
out of
criminals
10.
thought you're giving the cops a run for their money.
Grim, what about you, buddy?
Oh God. Wait, what?
What are you rating the features, which is kind of like the side missions and stuff? Everything aside from the main story.
I think there's cable tech in there. Hey guys, trust me. You do not want to get on her
The side stuff. I did like some of the actual side missions. Rate it a good 7.5.
Alright. I was thinking about giving it a 7, but I was like, no, I'm gonna stick with my initial thing of 8.
Oh man.
But yeah, I gave it an 8. Grim gave it a 7 to a 7.5. And with that, we're moving on to our next topic, which is topic number 5, difficulty. I gave it an 8 for difficulty as well.
All units advised. Rogue APCs are terrorizing the streets.
It was a little
Need
too
immediate
easy at
response
times,
in Chelsea.
but it was
Over.
also challenging at times as well. There were some fights that, you know, just had a shit ton of enemies. And there were some that were just really easy, and you're like, oh, that's it? Really? You just had me fight 60 guys, and now you're having me fight 4? Grim kind of struggled a little bit with some of the boss fights. But that's because he wouldn't take advice. He's hard-headed.
It's not true at all, but whatever.
It's true. You know you're hard-headed.
Whatever.
What do you think about the difficulty of the game, bro?
It really felt, you know, like what difficulty is this?
This is normal.
Yeah, it really felt like normal difficulty, which is a good thing.
Yeah. It really matched it. It just felt like it was a little too easy at times. So yeah, I rated it an 8 out of 10. What are you rating it, buddy?
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10? Alright.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna take us to section number 6. Does it run? This game, I didn't really have any problems. I think I might have had problems once or twice. Minor things that they hopefully fix in the next game. Like I said before, there was a couple of glitches, but not really many. And when there were glitches, they were funny, not really ones that would, you know, break the game where you have to reset
Goon
it.
stole that APC. I better shut him down.
Crap! Stop this! He's on top of us!
There might have been some where I had to reset the game once, but there wasn't really anything bad, so I'm rating Does It Run a 9 out of 10. Any thoughts, Grim?
What'd you say? It's hard to fight and talk to you at the same time.
I'm rating the Does It Run category a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, it runs really good actually.
Alright.
Better than some would think.
Yeah.
So I'd give it the same. Yeah. Yeah, I'd give it the same thing, 9.
Alright, and that brings us to our last category, ladies and gentlemen. Recommend.
Sable and tell her to
Would
pick
you
up a
recommend
tank
this to a
thingy.
friend?
What's left of
Yes,
it
I
anyway?
would. I have actually.
I have recommended this game multiple times.
Yeah. It's always a really good game.
It's a fun game to play, especially if you've never seen the story. It's a fun experience. Even if you have seen the story, I recommend to all of you to go and buy it and see what all the hype's about. And if you don't want to buy it, it might be on PlayStation Plus, but I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. Well, actually, yeah, I think it is.
It might be. Take that with a grain of salt, because we're not entirely sure. But,
I'm pretty sure it is.
yeah, I really like the game. I would recommend it. So, for recommendations, I gave a 10 out of 10. with that, we are to our
We really need to talk
final
about rocket launcher
topic of the video, which is the overall review. Grim, what do you rate this game out of 10 stars as a whole?
As a whole, I would either rate this game a solid 9, honestly.
A solid 9?
Yep, solid 9.
Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, if you were keeping track of my scores as you went along, I scored it a 63 out of 70, which is a 9. So, yeah, I'm going with a 9 as well. So, yeah, this game is one of the better ones that we've had on the channel as terms for reviewing.
All units.
Didn't this game win an award?
It did.
Please converge on Tenderloin.
Yeah. That's how good it did. That shows you how good it did.
Yes, it did win. I think it won a couple of awards, actually. But, yeah. I rated it a 9 out of 10. Really good game. I recommend all of y'all to play it and try it out for yourselves. And leave us your own review in the comments, you know? And I also recommend you all go out and buy Spider-Man 2 and play that game. Because I know me and Grim will be.
Oh, we will, 100% will.
And we will be bringing you that.
And we're gonna have.
You guys are in love with the police, and you're just playing hard to get.
And we will be bringing you Miles Morales. And I will be playing Miles Morales this time. And Logan will be doing my side missions.
I'm not doing all your side missions, but...
Yeah, he is. He's gonna do them.
No, I did almost all my side missions. You did Taskmaster, and that was it.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do my side missions.
Nah, I think Grim's gonna be doing them all. Except for maybe one.
Oh, and I'm gonna decide which one.
We'll see, buddy. But anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for our review video. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and smash that like button for us. Comment down below your thoughts on the game. And as always, guys, subscribe for more. Peace out, y'all.